their time, donated their money through Venmo, donated through Amazon, which we had as a new way to donate this year, and also through the collection boxes that we had at all the Charlotte police and fire stations, and of course all the wonderful events that we had at the Walmarts around town and at the Speedway Christmas, where they donated there. And it's all thanks to all the wonderful efforts that we have here of everybody in this room. Everybody has contributed to this wonderful day of Delivery Day, where we get to go out and knock on the people's doors today and play Santa. And thank you to all your hard work, whether it was collecting toys at the events, wrapping packages late last night, organizing this whole event to make this happen today. It is a huge event. And again, thank you all for everyone being here. We really appreciate it to put this day forward. I want to get going now and bring up for the welcome here, Major Captain Lucas Veith from CMPD. He'll be first up.
Thank you. Good morning. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. This is the 49th year. That tells you that this is not a one-off. This is also not a one-day thing. So all the time and energy, all the care, all the money, all the wishes that go into this have been going on for months and months and months. Thank you to the community, to the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Police Department, to all of our officers, the men and women that put all this together. Thank you to everyone that put all their time and energy, Salvation Army, the sheriff's offices, but the first responders. It's about giving, it's about caring, and this is one of those days where we get to physically give back. Every day of the year, they give their time and energy. This day, they actually give back. So I'd like to welcome Pastor Gripper, who is one of our senior pastors, for the invocation.
Good morning. This is a day of celebration. This is a day of getting together and doing all that we need to do for the community. And the thing is that I thank all of you, not just one or two, but all of you for all that you've done and all that you're going to do. And as the day goes on, we're going to believe things are going to happen bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. So hold on, because it's only just begun. We're here, God, just to thank you for today. Thank you for all that you've done and all that you're going to do. We invite your presence into this place today. We testify of your goodness and your mercy. We ask that you be glorified, that you meet the need of every young person, every officer, everyone that's in the midst of this. God, we ask that you be glorified, and we thank you and give you glory and give you honor in the name of He who we serve. Amen.
49 years, we were just talking about that. That's a long, long time to see where it's come from here for CMPD to be doing the toy drive. And it always has to have someone who runs this at the top and spearhead this event into the community, because this is one of the biggest projects that CMPD will do throughout the community in helping out families. And that is all led by the chief himself, Mr. Johnny Jennings.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Merry Christmas, everyone. This is such a great event, always one of my favorite of the year, especially when you get the big names out and you get Santa Claus to actually come to an event. That's awesome. Your ho-ho-hos were a little bit off, but we'll take what we can get right now. This is amazing. I remember so many years, even as a young officer and supervisor throughout the years, of bringing my kids out and having them come out and deliver gifts, and to have them see that not everybody is as fortunate to be able to not have to worry about how they're going to pay the bills and how they're going to have a Merry Christmas for their children. This is a prime example. For 49 years, hundreds of families every single year being served that just need a little hand up and just need a little lift so that they can bring the joy of Christmas to their kids. And this is just one of those things where we see how Charlotte every single year stands up. There are so many people in our community that do great things for those in need. And it doesn't take much as far as asking. We have so many people that come to me all the time. The work that you heard Captain V talking about, all of the work that goes into it. And you just don't know behind the scenes for the months that people are wrapping gifts and taking in gifts, setting up deliveries. And today is just simply when it all comes to fruition, and we're able to see the smiles on the families' faces when we bring the gifts out and make that delivery. So I'm so proud to be a part of it. I'm proud to be the chief of the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Police Department. I'm proud to live in one of the finest cities in the entire country of Charlotte. So thank you for what you do. Thank you for your contribution. Everyone who had a part of this, from the bottom of my heart, I sincerely thank you. God bless.
Also, one of our proud partners, hand in hand with CMPD, is the Charlotte Fire Department. Fire Department has the collection boxes all around town, and I can remember them building bikes back in the warehouse and doing all sorts of different things and help out in so many different ways when they're not out fighting fires and saving lives. And I want to bring up the Chief Reginald Johnson right now from Charlotte Fire, give a few words.
Good morning, everyone. Merry Christmas and happy holidays to you. On behalf of the women and men of the Charlotte Fire Department, we are pleased to partner with CMPD, Salvation Army, and the other sponsors for such a great event. You know, sometimes we lose focus as we get closer to the holidays, But when you come in here and you see the toys that are here and the bikes, it kind of brings you back. And although we've opened up the doors of all 43 fire stations to collect those gifts, I have to start off with a thank you to all the CMPD, all the people that make this event occur, all the behind-the-scenes work that happens. I also want to thank the community, because without the community's giving spirit, we wouldn't be here today. And so I want to thank them as well. And so on behalf of Charlotte Fire Department, we wish everyone a Merry Christmas and Happy Holiday. Thank you.
And now there's a guy who was a CMPD officer and detective for 3 decades, somewhere in that neighborhood, and then he moved on over to the sheriff's office. And now he is making a lot of waves over there, doing a great job. Mecklenburg County Sheriff Gary McFadden joining us right now.
Giving honor to God. It is good to come home, and it is good to support my brothers across the street. Make no bones about it. We do not fight. Myself and J.J. Jennings, we do not fight. We were partners, and we will always be partners. But today, I believe that you outshine me with all these bikes and toys. We're going to do better. But it is a great thing to see my birthplace of law enforcement to continue to do what they do well, and that gives back to the community. This is my 41st year, but I can remember delivering a bike in a K car, and the next year I delivered a bike in a Tempo. So I think y'all are moving up well. But know that tonight you will bring joy and love to people's heart, and when you go to bed at night, you can look to your loved ones and say, I brought joy and peace, and I gave someone a Merry Christmas. And that's what you need to be proud of. And as the chief says, it is an honor to live in a city and a county ran by 2 of the finest law enforcement officers in the country. Thank you. Nobody has to clap but him. But we get along, and it is good to be here, and make no bones about it. We will always be here to support you, my birthplace of my law enforcement career. God bless you.
Always entertaining, and I love it when we talk. Every year, the CMPD is always looking for a place to have that toy drive. And one group always steps up, and they're there every year to help CMPD out, but also help out everybody in the Charlotte community. And they've been doing it for years. It is their mission. And that is the Salvation Army, as they are always here with all these wonderful toys you see behind us, as they're getting ready to do their big toy drive as well. Let's go ahead and bring up Major Bethany Burns, the Salvation Area Commander here. Thank you, Bethany.
Hello and welcome. Merry Christmas. My name is Major Bethany Burns of the Salvation Army. My husband and I are the area commanders here in Charlotte. And I have to say that we're brand new to Charlotte. We just moved here in June. So this is my very first time to work together with the CMPD. But I have heard nothing but fabulous things about this program, and I have had an eye-opening experience this Christmas working. You know, Christmas takes a lot of time. It's not just 3 months of the year that we prepare all year long. And so it wasn't long ago that we sat across from officers at our area command building and talked about what Christmas would look like this year. And it's been an amazing experience, I should say. We've had nothing but wonderful support from the CMPD, and we are privileged and honored to be able to work alongside you. One of the things that we have in common is that ability to and want to serve our community. And we have done that this Christmas. We've served over 6,000 children in our community. We've served over 2,400 families in our community, and that includes what CMPD is doing. So we are grateful to be here. I think our partnership has gone back since 2015, and we look forward to another year next year. Thank you, and God bless.
You know, we talked about partners and how important it is to have partners. Put on a project like this that's community-wide. You have to have people like CPI going out and doing the great work that they are doing, whether it's Walmart's having their collection days. But there's one event that really kind of took off last year, and it was amazing to see how many people just got involved. And a lot of people were already getting involved in the turkey trot on Thanksgiving. Everyone was running, but now when they come, they donate a toy to the toy drive in huge numbers, thousands of numbers. It's fantastic to see. And I want to go ahead and bring in David Jesse from Turkey Trot, and thank you so much for being here.
First of all, it's an honor to be on the dais with all these folks, and you say, who's the guy in the T-shirt? The CPI Security Charlotte Turkey Trot is a 35-year-old tradition in Charlotte. It's the largest race in North Carolina, and the fact that our race is on Thanksgiving morning is just perfect for this partnership. So I was able to come out here last year and just see how great this event is. And this year we chose the Holiday Toy Drive as our primary beneficiary through our partner, CPI Security, and the rest of all of our partners. A piece of every sponsorship went to a donation we made for $20,000 a few weeks ago. Our goal is to make that donation bigger and bigger. That's just the starting point. And really our goal is, with the race on Thanksgiving morning, we had hundreds of families drop off a toy. It's the start of the holiday season. We see thousands in the future as we get the word out, dropping off toys. So we really could kick off this event in a great way. So just an honor to be a part of this. And on behalf of our team and the 10,258 people who ran in the race, thank you very much.
That was a big truck that was needed to haul away all those toys that were there. A big truck, several big trucks actually. And there's always one person every year that has to really be the brainchild about everything and do the nuts and bolts and the operations and the logistics of getting everything organized and getting everyone where they need to be and getting the toys where they need to be and wrapped and packaged. And he does it every year. He does it every year because he's a wonderful man and a huge heart, and he does it with ease, except sometimes about today, he's about ready to pull what little hair he has left out. Officer Ryan Botzenmeyer.
So I think I have the best part of this is to thank everybody. It takes a lot of people to put this on, a huge team. So Chief, thank you for allowing this to continue 49 years. Thank you for the community engagement command staff for sending me people to help. Thank you for the community engagement unit, my Sarge, Detective Wynn, Officer Tolman, Officer Allen, Officer Nelson, Officer Campos, Officer Faye Struthers, Derek Crawford, thank you for being here, supporting the project and everything we had to do. I give a thanks to our cadets and our explorers. They did a lot of events for us out in the cold. It got cold below 20 some nights out there at the Speedway, so thank you so much. Thank you for the early hires. Also, thank you for all the officers that's getting ready to make deliveries today with the volunteers. This is the finish line. This is the special day where we're going to bring joy to so many families across Charlotte, and we couldn't do this without you, so thank you. Most of all, thank you for all of our community partners, other departments, and Charlotte Fire Department. Thank you for supporting us with the largest toy drive at all of your stations. Salvation Army, thank you for finding us a home to be at. Mecklenburg County Sheriff's Office, thank you for teaming up with us and your community engagement team. Second Harvest, they donated over 500 hams and supported us with food. CPI Security, thank you for all of the families you supported and sponsored, and also a monetary donation, as well as a police foundation with a monetary donation. David, where's David with the turkey trot? Thank you. I did the 5K this year. My whole family came out, so hopefully we'll see some more CMPD officers out there doing the turkey trot next Thanksgiving. Boozman Foundation, thank you for going in on us with helping provide all the food for the families we're getting ready to deliver today. So the non-perishable food holiday meal, the Boozman Foundation helped us with that. Queen City News, thank you for everything that you do. Beasley Media Group, also thank you. So I want to give a shout out to Brian Blakely and Angela, wherever she is. They do a lot for us, and thank you. She's way back there. Speedway Children's Charities and Speedway Christmas, thank you for allowing us to be out there on Thursdays collecting for the project. The Spokes Group, thank you for providing us a lot of these bikes right behind us. Quail Hollow, that is where it started. So thank you for continuing for 49 years being a part of it. And Glenn Mowry, he's right over there. I call him the godfather of Christmas because it started with him with 15 families. So thank you for still coming out and supporting us every day. And the last two, Charlotte-Ladden, 8th grade raises over $10,000, and they go shopping at Target, and they bring in a lot of the stuff for the older kids, so thank you. And also thank you, the Hood Hargett Breakfast Club, for doing a toy drive. They brought in over 35 bikes this year, so thank you. I want to thank everybody, and Merry Christmas. Before we break, I'm going to give out a few announcements to the divisions. I know some divisions have a few issues with bags. Just see me afterwards. We'll take care of all those small issues. Don't forget your food. It's on the back wall. So make sure you take your food and the hams. Since it's still cold outside, they're frozen. Grab your hams. They're right outside. Explorers, you're going to meet me over here to the right of the Christmas tree, and you're going to be going with Officer Cruz today. And if you need anything, just let me know. I'll be around right over here. So thank y'all so much for coming out today, and Merry Christmas.
Officer.